where you are calling in from, and just let me know that you can hear me as well. We're just setting up on YouTube too, so whether you're live on Zoom or live on YouTube, let us know. Say hi. Come join us as we gather here on the day that is Brigid's Day. Today is such a special day, and very synchronistically that we are meeting at this time, because for the first time ever, it's a public holiday in Ireland for Brigid. So my name's Eimear. I am here on the lands of Scotland, and I am from Ireland, from Dublin. So it is absolutely wonderful to know that we are celebrating. We are celebrating big style here, globally, around the world, and we are celebrating in honor of and on behalf of Brigid. So hopefully you can, let's turn on the chat. So that is the chat on. So hopefully you can all now pop your name and location in the chat. I also noticed some of you have popped it in the Q&A section as well. So hello, Kate, calling in from Philadelphia. Hi, Kate. And thanks, Hilary, for letting me know about the chat. It is active now, so you can all type in, who are you? Where are you calling in from? And if you're over on YouTube live, let us know where you're calling in from as well. I see we have a few watching there. Hi, Rick. Greetings from Pennsylvania. Lovely to see you. And it's just so wonderful. It's felt like, well, it has been a while. I think it was my summit, which is Reclaiming the Round Table, was the last time we went live here on Zoom and YouTube. So it's beyond time that we shall all gather again and meet. So welcome here. We'll give you a moment to get your hellos in. It's always nice to spend time welcoming each other and saying hello. So I've got my cup of tea here in honor of Brigid and the day that's in it. And shortly we will be lighting a candle and sinking into fire elemental, because Brigid is so connected to fire and to holy crystalline water as well with her wells. So in this webinar, we will invite in the elementals. We will invite in Brigid and all those who wish to join us today from our world of guides, from the spirit world, from our ancestral lineage, at this powerful cross-quarter time of Imbolc, which means in the belly of, and we'll explore that more deeply later on. Then we will be, me and Brigid, Eimear and Brigid show, will be sharing some beautiful words that came through from Brigid that have to be shared with you today. Now, these words came through last Monday, Tuesday, and then we had our mentorship for witches circle on Wednesday, where I shared these words. And since then, I felt, gosh, we really need to share these more widely as well with all of you here. So I'm honored I'm going to be doing that. I'll also share some information about Brigid. She probably is, well, in my view, one of the best known goddesses. There's a lot of information out there about her, which is really wonderful, as the goddess of the Celtic lands and beyond. So I'll share what wants to flow through me, and know that there's so much more that you can dive into as well. I'll also share two really exciting announcements. If you can hold off, we will get to them as soon as possible. So I'm really excited to share these with the guidance from Brigid as well. And then we'll go on a journey, a shamanic meditation journey, to go through the portal and meet with Brigid and hear what she's got to share uniquely with you. So that's our outline for today. Let's see what's going on in our chat. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we've got lots of comments here. flowing in from all around the world. Hello, Laurie from Florida. Hi, Christy from Maryland. Chandra from Aotearoa in New Zealand. Amazing. Early for you there. Good morning to you on the tomorrow. Hi, June from Ontario in Canada. Hi, Valerie. I love your shamrocks and fire. That just sums up what today is all about, isn't it? Hi, Sam from Florida, Carol from France, Lynn from New Mexico. Hi, Richard from North Bend, Oregon. Wonderful to have you here. Hi, Hilary from Galway. Welcome to you. Hi, Jen. How are you doing? Lovely to see you here. So can I tell a little story about you, Jen? Yeah, nothing too embarrassing. So I went on retreat last weekend to Lendrick Lodge, and Lendrick Lodge will come back into this later on as well, which is the most beautiful place just north of here in central Scotland. And we were having dinner, and I was turning to the girl beside me, and she said, "You look familiar." I'm like, "Oh, really?" And then she mentioned the word witch, and immediately my ears perked up. And this is Jen, who is the very wonderful lady here, who we ended up being roomies on this weekend, the other weekend. So it's just beautiful how the witches and Brigid connect us. So lovely to see you here, Jen. Hi, Caroline from North Yorkshire. Valerie from Cork. How are you doing? Hi, Han from Denmark. There's definitely a strong Celtic link to Denmark. Oh, I'd love to hear more about that as well. Hi, Deb from Cape Cod in America. Hi, Leslie Ann. How are you doing? From the UK, aloha, Janet from Maui. Wonderful to have you here. Hola, Nancy from San Miguel in Mexico. Beverly from Allentown in Pennsylvania. Hi, Olivia from Cyprus. Hi, Panya. And Panya's brought along your wonky Brigid's cross. That's absolutely wonderful, in your cup of tea. So earlier on today, we met in our monthly Witches Well circle, where we nourish the witch within us. And we were beautifully guided by Pauline Bradley of Sound Inspirations to make our Brigid's cross. So it's the first time I've made one in my adult memory. We most likely did make them in school, but yeah, I don't remember. So here is my version of the Brigid's cross. And these are made from reeds found in boggy, watery areas, and you bring them inside at this time of Imbolc in honor of Brigid to protect your house. And also what we did was we whispered intentions into our cross to invite these intentions forth for the coming year. And if you have an old Brigid's cross from last year, you burn it. So there's the fire and the water from these reeds as well. So there's our, thanks for the reminder, Panya, about mentioning the Brigid's cross. Hi, Rosie from Salisbury. Hi, Wendy from upstate New York. Carrie from Yorkshire. Hi, Sue from Yorkshire. And I'll be sharing something wonderful from Sue that you wrote to me in an email today as well. There's so many of you here. It's absolutely amazing. Hi, Rachel from Ohio. Hi, Jackie from Wales. Hi, Sylvia. Leo Moon Blessing from Germany. Wonderful to have you here. Hi, Karen from Texas. Hi, Katarzyna. I'm really sorry if I haven't pronounced your name properly. From Poland. Hi, Emily from Pennsylvania. Hello, Lucille. Balbo Bosco found her way here. Excited about this offering. Need to honor Brigid and the Leo moon. Absolutely. And it's beautiful. They really go hand in hand, you know, with the fire and the flame and the strength and the encouragement occur from the heart of Brigid and this Leo full moon. Hi, Eileen from New Jersey, Mary from Sheffield in the UK, Anna from Minnesota in America, and Amy from Florida. Wow, we really are spanning all corners of the globe in our cylindrical globe. It is gorgeous. Hi, Peggy from New York, and Pauline, you're over on YouTube. Wonderful to see you again. And thank you for teaching us how to make the Brigid's cross, which is wonderful. Hi, Cheryl from Bellingham, Washington in America. Wonderful to have you all here. Shall we light a candle in honor of Brigid and all, wow, 58 plus people that are here on Zoom and 15 over on YouTube. So keep coming, keep coming. Let's honor her. She deserves this. She has been so patient over the eons, and this really is her time. So I invite you all to call in this beautiful warming elemental of fire, and we shall light our candle. Woo, there really is some heat from that flame today. Thank you, fire elemental, for being here. And we also call in the elemental of water in honor of Brigid and her sacred wells. We call in the elemental of air and our voices. As one of our sisters said earlier today, we will not be silenced now. This is the time to share our voices, because our unique truth wants to rise up and be shared through us. And we welcome in the element of earth, feeling the connection of your feet, soles to soil beneath you, so that we are eternally connected to Mother Earth and also to our cosmic mother through our cosmic roots. And that ultimately we are the tree of life, connected across all timelines to all of our many lives and shapes and forms, to the journey that our soul is taking us on and where we are going forth to. So as you light your candle, I invite you to gaze upon this flame that is ignited with the strike of a match. And as you gaze upon this fiery flame, let us remember Brigid and her eternal flame of fire that is burning even brighter today. And as you gaze at the flame, allow your eyes to soften and notice how your fiery flame is communing with you. Is your flame dancing, moving, interacting with your voice, with the air around you? Is it gently flickering? Or is it still, like the flame of Brigid that came to greet me last week? And as you allow your eyes to soften some more, notice the different colors and shapes and images that are arising through this flame. Notice the orange, the yellow, the violet, the blue, and the softness, these qualities of this flame. And there's something so mesmerizing about staring into the fire, into the flame. There's something so meditative and relaxing and grounding, connecting to these, our fiery elemental foundations. And allow fire elemental to commune with you, to whisper, to dance, to bow. And allow yourself to be like the flame, gently moving, gently dancing, and just being his flame self. Because it is Brigid who is igniting and reminding us of this inner flame within each one of us, which is why we focus so strongly on this flame today. And you can place your flame somewhere where you can safely see your flame, to remind you of that fire that is rising and reigniting within us all in this global gathering. Because Brigid fully deserves her place and her space now in the 21st century. And in Ireland, she is taking her seat alongside St. Patrick. And I really feel the rising of equality, of balance, of harmony that is really coming home to the land as the spiral of healing continues. So I'm going to read some words, not just some words, not just any words. These are the beautiful words that I woke up to last week when I opened my eyes, and in my mind's eye, I could see Brigid. I knew it was her. It was her outline, her shape. And then as I gasped and took a deep breath, there she was, holding, just like this, holding her sacred flame. So once the kids had gone off to school and all of that, I started writing. So what I'm going to share with you now are the words that came through then. So let's take a drink of the beautiful water. And all you need to do is receive this beautiful transmission through me from Brigid. So this is called Brigid's Flame, awakening the spirit of the Celtic lands within you. So I woke the other day, like I just said, to the sight of Brigid standing there before me. I sat up with a start and asked why she was there. She didn't reply, but held her steady gaze upon me. That gaze was as still as the flame that she was holding. It was the eve of Brigid's day, her day, marking the turning of the seasons from winter solstice into Imbolc, the changing of the goddesses from the Cailleach to Brigid. You're early, I said, and still she didn't reply. That flame that she was cradling appeared to get bigger, expanding in the palm of her hands, mesmerizing my awakening eyes. I don't know if I'm ready for the glow of your fire, I said. I like the darkness, you see. Can I stay here a bit longer, in this warm winter womb, in this place of relative safety? But with that, she sparked to life. Her flame was now surrounding her, and she was silhouetted in this brightest of fiery light. And she took a step towards me and began to recite. I have held this flame for eons for you, since time began. This flame is an ancient being of pure elemental fire. And I stand before you today to remind you of this flame. It is indeed a flame of remembrance. She continued. This is my time, Brigid said. This threshold time of Brigid. We're stepping into 5-dimensional Tara, the new earth, and continuing to seed this new, lush, green, balanced earth. And then she handed the flame to me. And it became a tiny spark, which felt warm in the palm of my hand. And then she said, nurture this flame. Connect with this flame. Feed it with your desire. Feel this flame. Dance this flame. Honor your inner fire. And with that, she was gone. And I'm looking around going, Brigid, where have you gone? But of course, she's always here with us, and she's with us right now through these words. So Brigid, I thank you. We thank you for these beautiful words that you've shared with us. And she was one of the first goddesses whose energies I connected to. Even before the Cailleach. Now, sorry, Cailleach, no offense, but it was Brigid who I felt with her fiery energy as keeper of the sacred flame, was that instigator in a way to remember the inner fire and also to remember these ancient deities of Ireland, of the Celtic Isles and beyond. So they were the words of Brigid, and then they just kept flowing and flowing. That Brigid holds the flame, and that this is the Magdalene flame. That Brigid is a Magdalene sister, bride of Christ, sister of Mary, mother and wife, born out of the temple of Isis. Wow. When that came through, I just went, wow. So Brigid has many, many faces as a triple goddess, and there's so many different stories that are associated with her. So what I'm going to share with you now is a poem that I've actually tweaked recently and wrote a few years ago, because it really brings in and incorporates many of the stories of Brigid as the ancient deity, and then Brigid as the saint in more recent times, hundreds of years ago. So this is simply called I Am Brigid. I am Brigid. I am healer. I am triple goddess. I hold the energies of many faces, maiden, mother, crone, witch. I am goddess of sovereignty, poetry, and I am a magical word witch. I am fire, excelling in the craft of the smith. Dagda is my sun god. He is my father, and Brishach is said to be my mother in some of the stories. I am of the Tuatha Dé Danann, the tribe of ancient Ireland. And I call on you today to celebrate me this February, as we are doing here, at this time of Imbolc, where the seeds of the winter solstice begin to expand and grow in the belly of our primordial mother. I was born at sunrise, fed from the milk of the magical white red-eared cow. And I hung my wet cloak on the rays of the sun, and my abode appeared to be on fire. And there is this sacred flame that burns in the heart and soul of Ireland and beyond. And I, Brigid, and 19 of my high priestesses tend to this flame to make sure it burns eternally. In the 5th century, I became a saint and retained many of my ancient qualities. And I am and reside, my energies are very much present in Kildare, County Kildare, or Kildara, which means the Church of the Oak. I have many holy wells. There's my walk called the Brigid's Way, and of course, the sacred and ancient Brigid's Cross. So Brigid reminds us to go to the land, even in your imagination, and to connect with me there and reawaken this ancient fire, this ancient gnosis, because this is your unique way. And these are the rights of Brigid. I am the bridge between this world and the other world. I am the exalted one, goddess of poets, mistress of the oral lore. I am life force, fertility, and creativity. The river Brigid holds many of my ancient memories, and I am mistress of the mountains and sister of the stones. I am owner of the wells where my healing waters spring forth, and I am guardian of the well-being of the family. My spirit remains in the animal kingdom, the deer, the bear, the cow, snake, bee, swan. I am gifter of life, yielder of death. As keeper of this sacred flame, I remind you to remember your sacred fire within, to feel it and to feed it as you step into your sacred sovereign power. And I join you today and journey with you to help you strengthen your inner flame. So thank you for connecting as a tuha, as a tribe from all around the world, because now is the time for all of us to gather. Our covens, our circles, our gatherings shall never be torn apart, broken up, or split apart again. This is the time for us to gather. So thank you, Brigid, for your voice and the deep wisdom that you bring. Thank you for your energies, bringing in the fire elemental, the water elemental. And thank you to all of you for being here. Now I want to move on and share the 2 announcements that I wish to share with you today, with the support of Brigid, who is egging me on. It's like, come on, out there, like fire. When these ideas come through, they move like fire and they have to be shared right now. So the first one, which I'm very excited about, is, drum roll, going to be an in-person retreat, gathering witches, druids, wise ones, healers, to come join me and everyone gathering in the Witches Rise Up in-person retreat. So I'm going to put the link in the chat here on Zoom. And Regina, you've just shared you're going to be in Edinburgh in June and we'll visit the witch as well. That's amazing, amazing. We'll have to meet up. I'm only 20 minutes from Edinburgh, so yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to go and share my screen. I've popped the link in the chat, but I'll also share my screen so that you can see what I'm looking at. Let me get the right tab open. So, yeah, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? This is the time when we're all being called to meet. So hopefully you can see this on my screen share. And this retreat is being held in the magical lands of Lendrick Lodge, which Jen, who is here, has been at the weekend where we met. And this is the stone circle, the view from the stone circle, and this is the beautiful old building. And this retreat is to awaken the spirit of the Celtic lands within you. So it's from the 6th to the 8th of October with me as your guide, plus some surprise guests as well. And it is in person, held within the heart of Lendrick, to remember your elemental foundations, just like Brigid is asking us to do, and to walk the witch's wheel home to love. So we know, and we can feel this here as we gather, the power. Can you feel the power and the energy when we gather online on Zoom? It is so potent and so healing. And times that by hundreds when we meet in person to gather and commune together. So this retreat is an invitation to connect with your love song, with your soul song that wants to sing through you, and connect with your witch that is itching to be expressed in this world. And if you're already doing that, wonderful. And let's do more together. So thank you to Jen, who's here, who took that picture of me in the middle of the stone circle at Lendrick. And the reason I choose here is that, well, we had such an amazing retreat the other weekend, and it was so heart-opening. And also some of the words and the poems that I've shared in this page came through during that retreat. So they were sung from the land, sung from the stones. So there's a particular magical quality to this land in the heart of Scotland. At Lendrick Lodge, it sits on ancient Celtic lands, nestled in the belly of Lendrick Hill, which is a lovely climb with great views, cradled in the arms of Ben Ledy. And it is the place that activates the hearts of us, the witches and druids that are here at this time for very specific reasons. One huge one, calling in our new earth. And it is where the stones of the circle sing their ancient lullaby to those who dare to listen. So it is such an inspirational and healing place. So this retreat takes place over 3 days, and I'll scroll down so you can read through this, the link in the chat on Zoom, and it will also be in the replay on YouTube as well. But ultimately, it's to come together to support each other, to bring our gifts and our soul songs and our witches song into the world, but also to explore different aspects of what it is to be a witch or a druid at this time. So I'm going to scroll down. This is a summary of what's involved and what we will be exploring, but specifically, I'll show you the outline. We arrive on Friday the 6th to a welcome circle meditation and a delicious dinner. And I have to tell you, the food, it's vegetarian food. They can cater for many dietary requirements, and it's absolutely delicious. We were all stuffed. You'll be stuffed. So then on Saturday, we will walk the witch's wheel with an opening meditation, and we can actually physically walk it because we're going to be in a beautiful, spacious sundoor room. We can also work outside at the stone circle, weather dependent, and take part in sacred storytelling. I'll be sharing the different aspects of my personal witch awakening that has flowed through me and ignited that flame of remembrance, sometimes with the fiercest of furies. But it's also where I've met and been communing with the Cailleach witch, the creator of the Celtic lands, over the last few years. So I'll be sharing poetry and teachings from her, Her Majesty, the Cailleach witch. And we'll be communing with the stones as story keepers. And this voice will be going through voice healing exercises. You know, it's so interesting. When I did Healing the Witch Wound in 2020, I think many of you will have found me through that. And the voice healing that has come through that has been amazing. And this reminds me, there's still work to be done with healing, but also with laughing, with singing, with sharing our truth and expressing that. So on that note, we will have witch sing-alongs, because there's been so many different songs from the witches that have been sung through me. Some days like this one, remember the witches, sing our soul song. One morning I just woke up and the whole song came through. So we'll be sinking into that, and you'll have by the end of it your very own witches songbook to connect with yourself. And then we'll have more of my personal witch awakening to inspire you, and poetry and teachings from Macha. Macha is the horse goddess that resides over autumn equinox. So she too, as well as the Cailleach witch and Brigid, we can invite her in too, will really support the work that we're doing and the journeys that we're going on. Because that was one of the messages I received, was to go for it, was to run with the horses and to remember that power of being the horse, of being part of the pack. Is it a pack of horses or a herd? I haven't checked that. We had that question the other weekend as well. But to feel the power of being a four-legged animal and to allow that to flow through us. Then we will have our fire circle in the beautiful Lendrick lounge. And there's also an opportunity, there'll be free time as well. There's beautiful dark skies there. So if the weather is good, we can go out and stargaze, which would be wonderful. So then on the Sunday, we'll explore the spirit of the spiral and symbols as portals of gold, and what gold wishes to flow through you as this sacred healing elemental. And then I'll be teaching about the 5 stages of witch awakening, which has only come together recently, really this week, as I've been reviewing with Brigid the aspects of my journey over the last few years and realized, wow, 5, of course, being the sacred witchy number, and these different stages of witch awakening. So I can't wait to share them with you. And ultimately it is to rise, witch, rise. And that we get a chance to work in groups and to share what's flowing through each one of us, because it's so important in the safety of the circle that we feel that support and that we fuel each other's creativity as well. So that's the Sunday, and then lunch and home time to be forever transformed. And these beautiful paintings are by Margaret McKenna of Celtic Myths. Check her out. I've got Margaret's calendar this year as well, which is really gorgeous. So there's a lot more here on this page. You can watch this video that I put together with pictures and really with many of the words that came through in the shamanic journeys when I was there the other weekend. But ultimately, it's a chance to commune, to come together and to do what witches and druids do best, to organically weave our sacred soul song back home to wholeness and to love. Ultimately. So your investment for this, sorry for all the scrolling. Okay. This is the very early bird price of £750. And plus food and accommodation, depending on what type of accommodation. So there's single rooms, double, triple, and 4 to a room. I stayed with 4, there were 4 of us in our room, and it was just wonderful to share the sisterhood. Yeah, and there's male, female rooms as well. So you can decide, some are en suite, or you can choose a shared bathroom. So this is worth £1,150. So this is the very early bird until spring equinox on the 20th of March. So you can pay in full, £750, plus food and accommodation. So once you pay, or if you have any questions, I can share the different choices you have of accommodation. And the other option is to pay in 6 monthly instalments of £130 per month. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. But this leads on to your bonus, which is in honour of Brigid. If you reserve your seat, if you claim your spot before the 20th of March 2023, you also get this new addition to the Stassen household, which is the Little Book of Brigid, Sacred Transmissions, written by me, fresh off the writer's block, February 2023. So the 2 incantations that I've shared with you just before this are in this little book. It is 3,000 words. It is small. It is mighty. So you receive that as a gift if you sign up before the 20th of March. So it's an honour and a joy to be able to offer this to you. Look at the sales page. Let me know if you have any questions, because the spirit of the land of Lendrick, it is calling all souls to gather together in circle once again, and to sing our sacred soul songs, hum our healing tunes, and dance the dances of remembrance, and also howl fearlessly at the moon. So it would be an honour to share space with you at this time. I can already feel the energy in that. So we've got gorgeous comments here. Yes, yes, yes. May it be so. Absolutely, Panya. Jen is saying it's the perfect place. It absolutely is. And Regina, what a fabulous retreat. Absolutely. And Anne is saying, I wish I lived closer. So glad you'd be doing this. Very reassuring to know. Yeah, thank you. And it actually feels for me personally to be karmic work as well, to gather people together again, especially when we're exploring the witches and the druids and our history, ultimately. So this is reclaiming her story, which is so very important, karmic healing, releasing, in order to continue to step into our new earth. So that is the first of the announcements for today on Brigid's Day. And the second of our announcements is the beautiful, aforementioned Little Book of Brigid, which can be yours today to purchase. And Anne, you are reading my own mind. There it is. There it is. Hey, Michelle, you're here. You're not on your own. There are about 80 plus of us here from all around the globe. So it's wonderful to see you that you could join us. So yeah, Anne, you are able to purchase the Little Book of Brigid. The link is in there. You are a mind reader. And I'll share my screen just so people can see what I am talking about. So the Little Book of Brigid, inspired by recent visions and transmissions from Brigid, stories, prayers, incantations. to gift you solace and support and comfort, and to ignite your inner flame from Brigid. So it does have over 3,000 words. It is small and it is mighty, just like this lasting legacy of Brigid as sorcerer and saint. So just like in all the good booksellers around the world, you can get a little look inside. So here is the look inside for you. The table of contents, Brigid's flame, which is what I've read to you in this webinar, but you get to see it in the scripted text here. Then Brigid speaks sacred transmission, Brigid's invocation, Brigid's blessing, Brigid's flame, Brigid as the weaver of the green reeds of our lands. I am Brigid, which I read part of to you earlier today. And then poetry, fire, the story of the unfolding story of witch awakening, torch. I hold the torch. Poetry nourishing your soul seeds, and the activating poem calling you to rise up and shine. So I've gathered all the creative aspects of what I've created for Brigid into this little mighty book for you. And then there are resources at the end, a talk and meditation that I created for Elizabeth Berkovici's summit. It's so powerful. I re-listened to it the other day. Oh, wow, got to share this. And then the song, Hey, Hey, Ho, Brigid's Blessings, which is on my YouTube, and also an audio poem calling you to rise and shine. So there's so much in here to offer you nourishment and beauty and joy. Because Brigid, remember, has said this is her time. So those that are in the Mentorship for Witches program, I have shared much of what is in this little book of Brigid. And those who aren't, you can donate today from amounts between £3 to £10, or an amount of your choice, hand on heart, and you will receive this little book of Brigid straight to your inbox in downloadable form. So you just need to click on that link to purchase and select the amount that you wish to select. And if you ask me why, Brigid said we should share this today. And the picture is from Margaret McKenna, who painted that. Regina has said you will order it. Thank you. Michelle, magic direct from Brigid's hearth. Absolutely. Valerie saying she loves the picture, loves the word weaver. Yeah, we are witch weavers, weaving our magical web back home. Small but mighty. Yes, magical. Can you order a hard copy? Not yet, but watch this space as I look at getting that onto Amazon. Actually, I was looking at that. Feels magical. It absolutely is. So have fun with that. And those over on YouTube, the links will be in the replay because I can't share them on the live, unfortunately. So the links will be in the YouTube description when you're watching this back. And hi, everyone over on YouTube. Yeah, these are the gifts from me to you. Let's retreat together. Let's sing, dance, read poetry, write stories and books, and share in sacred circle. And now, on that note, shall we go in to a meditation? I love that, Michelle. Hi, everyone on YouTube. You are. Oh, I'm a gift to you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I am. And Lisa's saying it looks very full of inspirational stuff. I would love a hard copy. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens. I think Brigid is guiding me that way to pop it on Amazon. Yeah, it will email later, Amy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you'll just get, when you donate, you'll receive a receipt, and then I just need to do one manual step to get the book to you. So I'll do that the minute this webinar is over. Okay, come on, let's get there. We can do this. I love it. I love it. Okay, shall we go on a short journey then to meet with Brigid and commune with her and to really feel into the beautiful energy of this space, this circle that we're in. Oh, thank you to those of you purchasing the little book of Brigid. It actually, gosh, it feels really emotional that you are doing this. Yeah, because it's definitely something I'm being guided more to do, to complete and release the Witches Rise Up book that I'm currently writing, some of which I will read in our retreat in October. So yeah, I'm getting those nudges from Brigid too, and I'm saying it now so that it is here live on air as the commitment. Thank you, Sylvia. I got your book, Let Sacred Flame Shine Brighter and Lighter. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Amy, I am a gift. Thank you, and so are you. Michelle, she is here ready to share her love with us all. I love it. Can't wait for the Witches Rising book. Woo! It's happening. Okay. So, with our remaining time, let us go on a meditation journey. Thank you all. This is just so exciting. I love you all. Witches Rising right here. This is it. We are doing it. It's happening. Witches, we are rising in the 21st century. Yes. And the other aspect, sing. Yes, sing, sing. The other aspect is when we do gather in person, it's the organic weaving that happens. I love that. Just things that happen, you know, when we are together. So relaxing into where you are just now. We are going to go on a short journey to connect in with the energies of Brigid, with her land, the British Isles and beyond, and to all the places and people that she is connected with, and to those that she is calling in to connect with her and her energies who need her most right now. So Brigid, as we place our feet upon the earth, as we connect souls to soil around our globe, to our earthen sisters and brothers, witches and druids, to our cosmic sisters and brothers, to our star ancestors, to our cosmic roots, and to our earthen roots. We call in all those who wish to join us and support our journey today on this most powerful time of year, of the changing of the seasons. So you can imagine for this journey that you are in a sacred place in nature. It could be a place that you go to often, that you've physically been to. Or it may be a place that you are brought to in your mind's eye and your imagination. Just go there now and trust. Trust where you are being brought to. And from this sacred space, you can call in your guides, your power animal. And it's also a great reminder, if you have one handy, to wrap your cloak, your broth, your blanket, your shawl around you. For this is the cloak of protection. And this is the reminder that Brigid's mantle, Brigid's cloak is always here to call on in your journeys and in your everyday life, simply by this act of wrapping a blanket or cloak around you. So that it stays. And this is your protection, so that your energies stay close in to be integrated within you for this journey. For with your power animal by your side, trusting who comes to join you, you begin to run, to gallop faster, and you get to a portal, which is a well that Brigid shows we must travel down. This well is very, very deep, made of ancient stone. And as we spiral down the portal into the earth, we go to connect with her pure crystalline waters at the bottom of the well, knowing that we are safe and held here in the arms of Brigid at her time of Imbolc. And when you have arrived at the bottom of this well portal, there are passageways that open up for you. They may appear as doors or openings of some kind. And it's an invitation for you from Brigid to step through this portal that opens up for you. For Brigid is by your side, guiding you now. And as you step through the portal, notice your surroundings, the smell, the feel, the sensation. What do you hear? What are you seeing? What feelings are flowing through you now? And allow your journey to unfold. For Brigid, as the keeper of the sacred flame, is also the protector of the well water memories. And she is also connected to the sacred oak tree, which you are invited to remember now too, as our oak tree ancestors form a circle around us to protect this journey as it goes on your onward way. So perhaps you wish to take a drink from the sacred well water. Just allow Brigid to guide you of where you need to go. And I will be quiet for a few moments. And I'm going to mute and drum. And if you wish to drum with me, or play your instrument, sing your song, please feel free to do so. Allowing your journey to unfold as it does. And as Brigid continues to guide you on your journey, the beat of the drum awakens the energies upon the land, calling you home to the places that you once knew, to the places where you once communed, calling you home to the land of the witches and druids. And this is your place and chance to ask any question or to share what's on your mind with Brigid. This is your opportunity to commune with her now, so that you may exchange dialogue or gifts or wisdom. Commune with her now on this sacred journey. And you're invited to stay here as long as you wish. And Brigid always loves journeying with you. So come back here often, especially at this time of Imbolc, Brigid's time over the next 6 weeks, when her energies are most powerful. And yes, remember your Brigid's cloak of protection. And remember her sacred oak to remind us of our courage and our sacred connection to our ancestors. For it's time now to begin your journey back to your sacred place in nature, through the portal where it all began. Just noticing if there's any parting gifts or exchanges that you wish to make with Brigid. And make your way back to the sacred space in nature where this all began. Taking your time now to let the messages and the energies of this journey to continue to flow through you. And when you're ready, you can take a moment to journal or note down anything that came up for you on this journey. And while you do that, I will play the Brigid's Blessing song that I created the other day. And it gives you a chance to hear the drum playing. And it translates better on YouTube and Zoom this way. So as you're writing your sacred words in your journal, you can listen to this 3-minute song. Which is coming very shortly. Welcome back to the here and now. And as you come back to the here and now, if anyone wants to share in our final few minutes of this webinar, anything that came through for you. Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you for ordering the book. Michelle has shared words. Fear not the darkness of the well, it cloaks you gently. Silken wings cast a spell. Brigid's words ring. Sing, fierce ones, sing. You are home, can't you tell, as the rest within the well? Can't you tell as you rest within the well? Oh, so beautiful. As always, your words are, Michelle. Thank you. Anna, blessings. I will figure out the order when done. Too special to interrupt now. Oh, beautiful. Michelle, the sound for the YouTube didn't bring the drumming through. Oh, really? How strange. My goodness. That's YouTube for you, isn't it? I'll put the link to that. It's just on my YouTube channel, but I'll put the link in the Zoom as well. And you can enjoy that in your own time. And Sylvia's sharing, keepers of the sacred flame are shining now, golden rainbow light. Oh, it's beautiful. Such powerful words. And I want to share as well words that a member of our community shared with me, Sue. I'm not sure if you're still here on our live, but Sue replied to my email for this webinar saying, and I'm sharing this with permission from Sue, I've also been called by Brigid to work with the communicative consciousness of water to purify and transform the water of the land. At spring equinox, I will be, along with other healers, take the waters from Brigid's well and place drops into the River Shannon at Clonmacnoise, that's in County Offaly in Ireland. The sacred water will flow through the land until it reaches the Atlantic Ocean. It will begin to clear and transform the waters of the planet until eventually it will hold all the wisdom of pure plasma water, which is just absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Sue, for sharing that with me and for allowing me to share this here in our live. And then Sue asked me a question, which I suggested we ask all of you as well here, is what are people being asked to do by Brigid in honouring our soul mission as they work with their chosen element to restore the divine feminine? What are people being asked to do by Brigid, honouring their soul mission as they work with their chosen element to restore the divine feminine? And Michelle instantly is to shine and speak. Oh yeah, yes, sister, shine and speak. And Valerie sharing my little 3-year-old was to Brigid's arms via my dad, who's no longer with us. Oh, that's beautiful. This is in your meditation journey. On a sunny Irish day, and there were fairies flying around me. She said, all will be okay, whatever I choose, and handed me a primrose on my way. Oh, that's so gorgeous, Valerie. Thank you so much. And seeing your 3-year-old self in that journey is so very precious. And Sylvia sharing, remember our arts of healing, herbs and scents. Yes, yes. This is what the witches know, and this is what we're bringing back. Oh, and sing. That is absolutely gorgeous. And let's see what people are sharing on YouTube. Hello, hello. And Rick is sharing, I had the vision of collecting a little guitar and a drum. Presence and paying attention. Thank you so much. And Pauline's saying, I'm thinking, how about a Witches Rise Up CD using our poem song music, you, me and other witches? That sounds absolutely amazing, Pauline. Yes, let's talk about it. Let's do a collab, because that's what we do best, isn't it? Wow. Deborah, I've been called to take my place of power at the Women's Council. Happy to be here. Yes, I'm so glad you're here, Deborah. Regina, our sacred voices of spoken and written word. It's so special, isn't it? And we're back here to share, all of us here in this beautiful circle. We'll keep on sharing. The chat will be saved and I'll send that out as well with the replay, so we can honor each other's words and presence here on this earth at this time. It's been absolutely wonderful. I said this would be about an hour. Well, you know, we've gone over a bit, but hopefully you've benefited and felt inspired by Brigid and her sacred words, for she is the word witch and she evokes the word witch within us all, or the word wizard. And Panya sharing, we are an ocean of divine feminine love to use our creativity and let our voice rise in co-creation. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Panya. So thank you to all of you here. I will send out this. No, well, it's on YouTube. The replay's on YouTube, but I will send it out in an email. And to those of you who have kindly purchased or will purchase the little book of Brigid, I will send this to you right now. I might take a little break, so it might be in the next half hour or so. Fresh cup of tea. I'll get it done for you, and you will have your little book of Brigid in honor of her on this very most sacred day and at this sacred seasonal time. Thank you all so much for being here, for carving out this time at Imbolc. Thank you, Sam, Sue, thank you, Eimear, and everyone. Beautiful space and connection. You're so welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone. And Panya's saying you deserve a good tea break. Yes, absolutely. Wonderful to have you here. And if anyone has any questions or desire to join our in-person retreat in October in Scotland. Let me know. Can't wait for it. Witches Tea Party. Oh yeah, that'll be our next live. Let's have a witches tea party. Let's do it. Thank you to all of you. Love the Scottish and Canadian flags together, side by side. How beautiful is that? Wow. Okay. It's the long Irish goodbye. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Brigid, for being here. Make sure you all drink from the nourishing well of water as well. And while I remember, let's blow out our candles to close out this circle and thank Fire Elemental and all the other elementals here with us today. So much love to all of you. Thank you, thank you. See you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye to everyone still here.